What's up, SNA assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin. Back in. Don't say that. And you should not sound like SNA's arch enemy. But anyway, this is the SNA podcast for on February 1st, 2024, which is the first day of the Black History Month. Yeah, shout out to those fellow African Americans out in the world. And I would say, this is the Royal Rumble review video, and what a Royal Rumble! It was a complete shock. Maybe not a full complete, but it was a shocker. Like it was with some surprises and returns, but not mostly the ones that we expect. Well, the ones that we expected, we knew that were obviously coming, but we did not expect like who was gonna be the winners, except for the championship matches. I already knew who was gonna win those. Which we'll get into just a moment, but we didn't. One of those matches we didn't see no outside interferences, but the one that we did see was not the one we predicted. Because actually, it was somebody totally different. But yeah, but we got so much to talk about. Like I think they did a super intriguingly fantastic job on the show, and even though it was different how we predicted it to be. Like, that's the whole point. Like, it brought that spark, it brought that excitement, it brought that interest. Even though, like I said, it was not much shockers. Like, only just like when it comes to a couple of the matches, I'll say one in particular. Well, the other one, it was like my second prediction, if I say correctly. But let's get into the matches. First off, we're going to start with the women's Royal Rumble match. Let's start things off with it was in the match first. Start off. It was Io Sky and let's get to the skinny part. Like, this is where we got Io Sky and Liv Morgan start things off, if I'm not mistaken. Was it like that?
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
No, like this. That's a crazy.
This is where I got starting off with Io Sky and what's her name? Yeah, with Liv Morgan. Then there was eventually like number 3, like with the likes of who else it was? No, who was it there? Start off with number 1 with Io Sky. Number 2, Roxanne Perez, was it? Or no, it was Liv Morgan. Then number 3 was Roxanne Perez. Number 4 was Ivy Nile. Number 4 was. Number 5 was B Fab, was it?
What's this?
Oh no, it was Chelsea Green. No. Was it? Yeah. No, Ivy Nile was number 7. Number 5 was Lyra Valkyria, was it? And then number 6 was Chelsea Green. I was like, talk about a back-to-back mid-carder, I guess you could say. And then we also got number 4 was B Fab. This is where fans are saying you suck hilariously when that Ivy Nile came in. This is where she started putting her moves on to all the women. This is where we got B Fab trying to eliminate Io Sky, while Liv Morgan trying to eliminate Chelsea Green out of there. This is where then we got Zoe Stark came out number 8. This is where she started bringing in the fight. So she ran it right up. This is her second ever women's Royal Rumble she ever competed in. once she was done knocking all the women out, except for the residential Karen, this is where she came in from behind, trying to toss Zoe out. But Zoe is insecure, then got up on the top rope in the bottom right side, hits a cannonball like what they call a blockbuster neck breaker maneuver. It's when she grabbed onto her former NXT tag partner, Io Sky. This was got eliminated. That's why I was thinking like they look like they're making it real, but I know that we all know that Rio's not going to win this match. There's nothing to worry about EO right here, but we're gonna worry about that later on. But this is where we got Zoe Stark eliminating her. This is where we got Liv still trying to eliminate Chelsea. While we got who was it? Was Ivan trying to eliminate Lyra Valkyria? This is where Liv Morgan was so close to eliminating Chelsea. Luckily, the Karen has stayed on and persevered. Like you gotta give props when props is due. But this is where the But it's where we got to see who was number 9, like who was it? It was number 9. It was what's her name? Lash Legend, because they did say she was also gonna be there, just like Roxanne. So I figured she was gonna be making that appearance. This is what she was making her Royal Rumble debut here in the women's Royal. That's why she had like a fallaway backbreaker or legendary backbreaker slam right onto Roxanne. Yeah.
For the monster down truck.
Yes.
Can I have some right there?
Right there.
No, right there.
Right here? Where?
You just pointed at him. This.
Game?
We need like 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4.
Fine. Be careful with these.
And then this one. The monster truck is ready.
But anyways, assassinators.
It's ready.
Where was I? Oh yeah, Last Legend got what was I think it was Lyra Valkyria up like in the standing suplex kind of position. Right, she's been around a little bit, something similar to like Bianca Belair would do. And she's been around like 10 straight times, hit her with this vertical suplex. And then she goes for a kip up. She hits a flapjack on the Zoe Stark with her still standing, and she landed her right onto Lyra when she was doing a backflip. And then she started pointing at the WrestleMania side because that's what the goal was. Ivy was trying to go for a sliding Hurricane Rana, but Sky tried to stop her. Lash Legend tried to go pop up. She tried to stop her. This is where Lash Legend was using Ivy as a weapon, started spinning not only EO, but the rest of the women that were in that ring at the time. This is where we got Lash Legend power bombing Ivy. This is where we got B-Fab attacks Lash Legend from behind. She was like, you may have got me, you may have got everybody else legend, but not the fabulous one. Is where the last was like not yet is where she hit the right hand. But it's where we got B-Fab hit the right hand right back. It's where we start going at it until B-Fab trying to attempt to eliminate Lash out. But it's where both women hit their respective pump kicks right into each other because they're both similar to Jade Cargill. Which the funny thing I mentioned her because I'm gonna be a little bit of a spoiler here. She wasn't on tonight's match, let alone point out who attacked her back a couple weeks. And I think the reports were that she still was injured from that event. But that's why we got Chelsea Green eliminates what's her name, B-Fab, but they're saying bye-bye and tell me Chin I said hello. Well, she won't have to because let's just say that she made it come out here and later on. But that's where number 10, we got Bianca Belair entered the ring because she, of course, that she would she announced that she was going to be in the Rumble. This is where she hit the crossbody onto Chelsea Green. This is where she grabbed onto Lash Legend trying to throw her, but this is where Roxanne distracted her. But she ended up going for
Two more.
Okay, fine.
2 more cases. Well, we need someone.
But anyway, this is where we got Bianca Belair going for a flapjack. This is where we got Bianca Belair then going for a spear right onto the upper right side. This is where she goes up right up on the top rope. This is where then she started throw hitting right hands onto the genius of the sky. And I guess you could say long time rival, but it's where Ivy now try to stop her, try to attack her. Bianca Belair moonsault, and she landed right on EO Sky. It's where she splashed on both of these women, then started hitting the right hand like she would normally do. That's where she did it the second straight time. Fine, grab only one. That's where Bianca Belair go for a moonsault yet again onto what's her what's her name? Zoe Stark. No, I'm making a mistake. Lash Legend was the fourth woman that came in. This was no women. Okay, hopefully this is the last one. You can't keep grabbing these. But anyway, this one got Bianca Belair. No, make a huge mistake yet again. It was Liv Morgan, which is the final time, the fifth woman that she leaped right over her. This is where she's not even right. That's where then she hit the sidewalk backbreaker. This is where we got Bianca Belair go for vertical suplex. They get like a marching band. This is where she goes for a kip up. And Bianca Belair's like, they don't call me the EST for nothing, which you can't deny that. But it's where she does. This is where we got Io Sky tricked her, luring her to the corner by playing the game of wrestling bullfight as they come over here. But this is where Bianca Belair came in like an angry bull, even though she wasn't that angry, but she would get them to get kicked into a trap, like with a Olay. This is where number 11 came out. It was none other than Zoe Stark's PFC teammate, Shayna Baszler, which let's just say all three members were in the Rumble, but let's just talk about it here right now. But this is where we got, okay, Sammy, come on, go to the back. Anyways, we got Shayna Baszler came in. Then, this is where Sky came in trying to attack, but this is where she got her arm trapped by Shayna. Liv Morgan tried to do the same, but she ended up getting, this is where she get bent by the side, but while Sky got her arm curled and got bent sideways with Shayna Baszler's knee on it while she was bending, like stretching and bending, what's her name? Liv Morgan's arm, which I don't know how she did that, but she did. But this is where Zoe started going for a springboard crossbody, drop kick, actually missile middle drop kick on Lyra. This is where the both PFC members try to eliminate the current Women's Intercontinental Champion. Let's see. But this is where we got Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark trying to eliminate. But this is where we got Lyra Valkyria. Then go for a middle drop kick. Lyra then go for a kip up. This is where we got Ivy now end up throwing Lyra Valkyria out after she did that to the Pure Fusion Collective members. This is where Ivy was like, "Yeah, I'm coming out for your title." And this is where we got Ivy now will stop trash talking on the current women's intercontinental that she will be coming out that time very soon. This is where we got number 12 came out, which turned out to be Bailey herself, or should I say $1 million Bailey, because she could be in that secret relations with that Kettle Chips guy from the 49ers. But anyways, this is where then she started going for a high five. This is where Michael Cole's like, can't she break the record with the likes of Cody Rhodes, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and even Hulk Hogan? But this is where we got Bailey that throws her now current rival, Roxanne Perez, right to the upper left side. That's where then Roxanne Perez counted through her instead, but this is where she tried to go over that. But Bailey then flips her right over into the corner, but this is where since she this is where we got head scissors, but this is where Bailey grabbed her. Back suplex her in the process when she got her off the top of the upper left corner. This is where we got. This is where then we got Io Sky and Bailey went face to face because the last time they saw each other was last Monday, but the last time they had to fight each other was back in WrestleMania, like WrestleMania 40, last year for the WWE. This was they were about to fight when they were like, oh, you want to go down right now? This is where both the Pure Fusion Collective members of Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark were going attacking both Io and Bailey. This is where, no, don't slam it. Just because you're mad doesn't mean you start slamming the DVD. That's how you usually break them. Sheesh. But anyways, this is where we got Io Sky that throws, Zoe Stark right into the corner. This is where we got a full complete team of the Pure Fusion Collective was out in the ring when number 13 came out because Sonya Deville was out. This is where we got Sonya Deville. This is where Sonya Deville then went and said, what, oh, really? I want to wish him a happy birthday, man. Yeah, thank you, Mr. James. but yeah, anyway, this is where we got what's his name? The Sonya Deville that came in, hits a back suplex bomb drop right onto Bianca Belair. Then hit a pump knee strike on the Io Sky and a spear on the Liv Morgan as well. This is where we got Sonya Deville. That's like, okay, girls, like get them what she was ordering Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark to eliminate the likes of what's their names of Bianca Belair and maybe even who else? Liv Morgan. That's where then Chelsea gets like, no, please, like spare me, Sonya. That's where it's sort of like, oh, okay, like because since like that we used to been a team, like so why not? But this way she's like psych, and this way they dropped her like I dropped her before, dropped her like if it was her second shortest Royal Rumble elimination, I guess you could say. That's where they started attacking the likes of Liv Morgan and what's her name, Lash Legend. This is where we got. This is where we got. That's where you saw Ivan eliminate trying Io Sky. This is where we got the Pure Future Club was on a rampage on all the women in WWE. That's where Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler hit their double what they call their gut wrench suplex in the what they call the Z360 hybrid of a version of a double team maneuver. That's where they did their poses like the Pure Fusion Collective. But that's where we got Maxie Dupree that came out trying to seek some revenge. Thanks to with Ivy now talking trash on her this past Monday on the Go Home edition. Overall, that's why she was running all the way down to the long ramp into the ring with them high fiving with the fans in the process. This is where we got Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler and what's her name? What did Shayna Baszler and what's her name? Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Sonya Deville that came out. And, I mean, we went together. They're like, haha, like, what are you going to do now? Like, Pip Squeak, and this where, what's her name? Ivy now was like, no, girls, I want to take care of this. This is where they step back. Okay, this is where we got impressively Maxine Dupree was kicking some butt because she had a roundhouse kick and a single underhook suplex. Like, don't underestimate just because of her size. It's like that old saying goes, like size don't matter. But this is where we got. This is where she started turning to a female version of Otis. This is where she started doing the hip dance. This is where she gets stopped by Pure Future Clay. Like, oh, you want to do the Caterpillar so bad? Like, well, too bad find another place to do it because this is a no Caterpillar song. This is where luckily Io, Bianca, and Bayley came out, even though they don't get on the same page. But they're on the same page when it comes to fighting the Pure Future Collective. They helped out Maxie Dupree on this situation. This is where we got, what's her name? Ivy now try to come and taking advantage of the moment, try to close on Maxine, but she ends up getting German suplex. This is where Maxine Dupree ends up going for the Caterpillar, the reverse Caterpillar, let me rephrase that. This is where she hits the elbow. This is where we got Maxine Dupree was like, okay, now it's time for you to get out. This is where like she ends up eliminating her by hitting the roundhouse kick right after we got Maxine Dupree kicks right when Maxine dodges out of Ivy's clover, but she ends up getting eliminated by Pure Fusion Collective. This is where then the fans are booing their loudest because like they do not like to see the underdog getting buried like this, even though it's not really a burial. It's more like just other squashing. More like that's the better term. This is where we got number 15 came out, which was none other than Bianca Belair's replacement tag partner for the women's tag team champions, which was Naomi. And then I was like, man, like I said this 100 times, but I would never thought in 2025 she would be a women's tag team champion again. And gee, I still wonder who that particular woman that was her previous tag partner before Bianca. That was the wrong. Be careful slamming them like that. Like it'll easily break if it gets hit hard. But anyways.
We didn't slam it.
Okay, good. But anyways, we got Naomi going for a slingshot and pile driver maneuver right onto what's her name? Was it Zoe Stark? Was it? Yeah, right into the hardest part of ring in the ring. This where we got Naomi go for a blockbuster neck breaker by Chelsea Green when she came up from the upper left side. This is where we got Roxanne Perez trying to close down on Naomi. This is where, because Roxanne knows that's one of Bailey's friends, she was like since that's the case, like how about I eliminate you out? This is where she dodges out of her clothesline. She hits a pony kick right to the midsection, but this is where she ends up getting attacked by both Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Sonya Deville of the Pure Fusion Collective. This is where but luckily, Bianca and Bailey, since Naomi's friends with those women, that's when they try to help out, even though that Bailey and Bianca are not really girls that agree with one another, but they do have a big bonded friendship with Naomi, so that's the reason why they did it. But it's where we got. But what happened next is where Bailey hit the Bailey to belly onto Shayna Baszler. Bianca Belair hit the KOD along with Naomi for tag team partner to Zoe Stark. And we got Io Sky over the moonsault onto what's her name, Sonya Deville, with all of them eliminated them. Like, and that's where the fans are like, bye-bye, yeah. Along with Bianca, Io, and Naomi and Bailey. This is where they start continuing the fight, but this is where they start fighting each other with Bailey fighting Bianca and Naomi and Io Sky. This is where Jada Parker came in at number 16, was it? Yeah. Which I think I heard that her and Roxanne and what's her name? Lash Legend was in the match, and even Stephanie McCurry was in the match, which let's say she was. Oh no, the city. I mean, they were in the city of Indianapolis, like in near the Oiler, the oil. What they call it, the oil stadium, like what they call it, Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. But yeah, I guess that speculation was true. But it's where we got Jada Parker and a suplex face buster onto Liv Morgan and did the other maneuvers on every woman. But that's why we got Lash Legend was trying to root for Go Team NXT in the women's division because she pointed out that she got Chelsea Green all set up into sideways in the middle ropes. This is where then she goes for that springboard bomb drop right onto what's her name. Chelsea Green. But right after she was like, yeah, let's go. But this is where Lash was like, yeah, you go, girlfriend. And this is where they're like, all right, let's go. This is where they're like, how about we do some film competition? But this is where Naomi and Bianca's like, oh, we want to join. This is where they're like, okay, let's do 2-on-2. And this is where then Chelsea's like, yeah, I'll be the best guest referee. But this is where Bianca Belair and Lash Legend Naomi and Jada Parker say like, no, we have a better idea. Now, how about we play 4-way punching bag, and you'll be our personal punching bag. This is where they start taking turns and put to the last time trying to go for a pump kick on the Chelsea, but this is where she moved right away, right on time. When she actually hits Jada Parker, this is where she ends up nearly getting eliminated by Chelsea Green. And they're throwing over the top rope, but she ends up kicking her out anyway, eventually. But this is where we got Bianca Belair and Naomi waiting for her to turn around when she thought that, oh, boo-hoo, cried back to the Performance Center and tell everybody I said hello once you go back down there. This is where we got Bianca Belair like, oh, you better start running. When Chelsea Green was like, I don't want no trouble, but luckily in number 7, it happened to be her tag partner, which is her service director as well, and her former tag partner, the 2-0 tag team champion, which it was Piper Niven, the Scottish bulldozer, that came out to help out the residential Karen. But the thing is, like, Chelsea Green just allowed her to get in the ring, and it was side to side right at the moment. Be careful, look in the air. But anyways, yeah. But that's where we got that's where Chelsea Green went hide behind the ropes on the left side of the apron. But that's where we got that's where Piper Niven tried to hit some strikes on both women, but Naomi ducks out of one. That's where she goes for a crossbite, but she ends up getting slammed. But that's where we got Piper Niven and going right up into him, trying to get lifted by Bianca, but she ends up getting snapmare by her and did go for a crossbite. But this is where Bailey tried to come in and help them out, but she ends up getting boss woman slammed by the powerhouse. But this is where we got. This is where Scott tries to send her to the corner, but once she tries to run, she gets hit with a reversal Uranagi. It looks similar to boss woman slam, but it's where we got Chelsea throwing Naomi out, but it's where she ended up getting thrown out by the glowing wrestler that you're talking about. I'm not sure if they will work with DVDs right here. We know just a limited amount. Okay, I'll put it back. But this is where number 18 was. Oh no, before I get, this is where we got. That's where Chelsea Green didn't accidentally get eliminated by Piper Niven when Piper Niven was literally trying to eliminate either Bianca or Naomi or even both. That's where she actually runs into Chelsea that was in the outside. She was like, "Oh no!" Like how could you, Piper? Like I thought you paying this. Like I was supposed to be in. That's where we got Bianca Bell. One thing you should expect from this Royal Rumble, they did some pretty good job. Did a great job with angles when it comes to eliminations. Oh, Trey, what are you doing?
No, I want to make it rain.
Okay, but be careful doing that. But anyways.
How did I do that? It went through his head.
But anyway, this is where we got number 18 came out, which was Natalia. And I was like, where the hell did she have been? This is a shocking surprise. Even though not soccer like any other women that we could think of, like a Trish Stratus or Alina. No, be careful doing that, Trey. You got to do it right. Nothing funny about that. Make sure to put them back, keep them where they were when you get done with it. But anyways, Assassinators is where we got Liv Morgan that gets German suplex by Natalia. Then Naomi to go for what they call it, bum drop, like she used to do to her like 10 years ago. This is what she did the same with Bianca Belair, but Io Scott. Then we tried to go for one foot to sit down. No, don't throw it like a frisbee.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't.
Okay,
yes,
you did.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No,
you can't follow orders.
Didn't.
You do it.
Yes, you did. I'm a go-go.
Excuse me. But anyways, Assassinators is where we got Natalia trying to eliminate Roxanne because Roxanne Perez didn't forget about about her when the last time she was in NXT. And she wanted to point out that legends like her should retire, but it's or pioneers, I should more likely to tell me. Then we got Jada Parker trying to eliminate Natalia after Roxanne, after an attempt with Roxanne, but that didn't really successfully go well. But this is where we got Rox.
Not that. I'm talking about the one.
But this is where we got the rumors were true, and then this women's wrestler in particular was lying about celebrating her relative's special day because at number 19 we got Big Mama Pump herself and possibly the official debut of WWE, which is Jordan Grace here. She made an appearance right tonight, and then she walked right in the ring, and then this is where WWE made it. The WWE said she's officially on the Raw. This is where she was bringing the fight to every woman in the match. This is where it got beat the HBIC, which is Me Chin. It came out. This is where I think Me Chin must have said hello to Chelsea Green on the way out. This is where we got. This is where they showed like. When what's her name, Jordan Grace hit the Dream Valley driver right into the right in the middle of the ring, like just going side to side, looking like she's like that certain controversial wrestler that I'm not sure if I should mention right now. This is where I got Bianca Belair. I got what's her name, Nicole Liv Morgan, trying to spear her, try to go for elimination. This is where we got. This is where Me Chin trying to help Roxanne eliminate what's her name, Jordan Grace. I don't know how you're doing that.
I know how I'm doing this.
Hey, how is he doing this, Gunner? But anyway, this is where we got Bianca Belair getting eliminated by what's her name?
I'm even doing this, Gunner.
What's her name?
You try it out. Throw
What's her
it
name
in
doing?
the air, and then
Natalia, was it? Yeah, Natalia.
And then do
Trying to eliminate Bianca. But this is where we got.
How I
Parker trying to eliminate me Chin because that's the arch nemesis of her teammate. This is where we got the.
That was close.
This is where we got.